Hey guys, what is going on? This is iCrazyTeddy, and yeah, you may or may not have been expecting this video to go up on my channel today, but as you guys can tell by the date of this upload, it's actually Tuesday, the 12th of October 2014, and most of you were actually expecting DLC to drop on this very day, and I'm gonna get into exactly why. But this video is mainly specifically targeted at what's been going on in the Grand Theft Auto Online community over the past couple of days, the DLC delay, and Rockstar Games' response and rather their minimal actions and communication towards the GTA Online community, which may have even led to this being blown completely out of proportion. So as always guys, I hope you do enjoy this video. I just felt that I needed to make this and get this off my chest for you guys to obviously hear. So as always, if you are going to be watching this, stick around till the end of the video so you know exactly what's been going down and you guys can fully understand. With that said, I've tried this video on multiple takes. Hopefully this will be the perfect one, and with that said, let's continue with the video. So a couple of days ago, me and my friends actually went onto the developer source of the Xbox Live Marketplace, and what we found there was a DLC code, some code for a DLC which was actually named DLC Pack in air quotes right there. And the thing about this is that it carried the exact same traits as did the Independence Day DLC and the Hipster DLC, which were also found by me, Domislav, and Declan. Now the thing about this is that this DLC, judging by the common traits that we had obviously picked off by comparing this to previous DLCs, our predictions were that this DLC was going to be coming out today on the Tuesday 12th of August 2014. Now unfortunately, as we are sitting here, we've had no news from Rockstar Games about any potential DLCs. The developer source of the marketplace has not been updated since, and this is a whole massive shambles. I'm going to be explaining the main potential reasons for this, and we're actually going to be looking at it from a business standpoint rather than just sitting here and completely basing these predictions merely off speculation. I believe a couple of other YouTubers also agree with me and may be making videos on this topic later today. Also, if I do sound slightly croaky, I just fucking woke up. I'm really angry that me and my subscribers are not actually playing the DLC. I'm not hosting an open lobby or pumping out videos for you guys right now, which is kind of why I sound, you know, like a prick right now. But at the end of the day, I thought might as well get this video out to you guys and give you exactly what you deserve, since the DLC is now out and it's the least I can do for you. So, if you look at this from a business standpoint, as you guys may know, I've reported this in several videos over the past couple of days, that these money lobbies have basically erupted in the whole Grand Theft Auto Online community. And there is the obvious argument that, you know, Rockstar Games has multiple branches and obviously they have different teams looking after different things. But to obviously counter this argument, you could obviously say that these teams are working together. So we have those who obviously patch glitches, we have those who work on DLC, we have arts, we obviously have different voice actors and all of this crazy shit going on over at the Rockstar offices. But if you guys actually look at it from a business standpoint, these teams actually need to work together in order to actually successfully launch a DLC. With that being said, to obviously make a successful execution, what they need to do is make sure that the GTA Online community, and I'm going to put this really bluntly, by the time a DLC is dropped, that the GTA Online community should, in air quotes, be sucked dry of all their money. What this means is that Rockstar Games is a business and they aim to obviously get the most shark card sales they can, and they do this through a DLC drop every single month. And with these modded money lobbies surfacing around, you know, the past couple of days, it's meant that people have obviously had a massive disposable income. We're talking hundreds of millions right now in Grand Theft Auto Online, which are being given out by, you know, modders and various other YouTubers. There's also been a couple scams that have been going around, which I'll talk about in a second here, which I really think that you guys should hear about before any of you guys, as my subscribers or just merely people in the GTA Online community, fall under one of these traps or scams by one of these heartless dogs sitting out there. But we'll get to that in a second. Moving back to my point, once again, these teams, whether you have, you know, those who are fixing exploits and those who launch DLC, of course they're gonna have some sort or high level of communication, especially when it comes closer to launching these DLCs. And at any given time, if one team, you know, pulls out and says, you know, we cannot make this a successful execution merely due to the fact that, you know, Rockstar Games is a business and they feel that we're not going to make enough money by launching this downloadable content at this moment in time, then they can easily pull back. Once again, people may argue, just for the sake of arguing, that this is a billion-dollar corporation with multiple branches which are actively working to fix these issues, while others are working on other things, including taking out DLCs. But don't you guys think that, you know, if these branches were part of a billion-dollar corporation and in this massive gaming industry, that they would be working together, thus seeking the best results possible for their company to achieve maximum revenue? That is basically it and the fact. But at the end of the day, I'm going to explain it one more time slowly. Rockstar Games posts DLC simply due to the fact that they want money off us, the GTA Online community, and you know, that's fine by me because they're a game developer, they're a publisher, they're a business at the end of the day, and if they want money, then they're gonna get money because they're obviously giving us this great service of GTA Online absolutely free. They're obviously giving us this DLC free, and the whole incentive for actually pumping out these DLCs is simply to get us to buy shark cards. Now the question I want to ask you guys is, if there's modders giving out billions of trillions of dollars in Grand Theft Auto Online, and yes, if you guys aren't subscribed to me, I haven't been keeping up to date with what's been going on in the GTA Online community. As you guys can tell by the gameplay in the background, modders are now able to get into random online GTA sessions, and from there they're able to use their little modding panel or tool or their little mod menu to freeze multiple people at the same time, and from there bestow upon them, in some extreme cases, $80,000, which is a fuckload every single second in GTA Online. Once again, I have no problems with any of you guys participating in these little money lobbies or anything. I'm not going to hate anyone for doing it or hosting it, but the fact is that these have obviously delayed our DLCs, and my question to you is that, do you guys think that it would be, you know, suitable for Rockstar Games, a thriving business, to actually launch a DLC as these money lobbies are going on? Would it make sense for Rockstar Games? The question, simply for anyone thinking logically, is no. At the end of the day, they are a business. Yes, they do have multiple branches, but at the end of the day, these branches are working together, and if one of them signals no, we cannot release it due to the fact that we haven't got rid of this exploit, and the simple fact is that this DLC is not going to be released until this exploit is completely gone, and this GTA Online community has been completely ridden of all of this illegitimate money in GTA Online. If you guys remember, dating back to December, this is exactly what did happen, and for argument's sake, once again, people can pop out the fact that, oh look, the Christmas DLC was released during the heart of DNS when people had millions and trillions of dollars to actually spend in Grand Theft Auto Online. But one thing which you guys probably didn't notice, and as a general consumer you probably wouldn't, and unless you're a YouTuber and you're breaking all this shit down, and I'm not sure whether this was coincidental during DNS that they actually dropped the Christmas DLC. This was obviously an obligation upon them towards their fans to do, because obviously this is something which is festive and seasonal and would be wrong for them to miss out. But if you look at the contents of this DLC did not include any fancy cars or any expensive items, and this may or may not have been due to obviously modded money being around and Rockstar obviously keeping back these Christmas items, some that could have potentially been added and been really expensive. And as you guys know, during the Christmas holiday period, I'm talking about in real life now, people have a lot of disposable income and they're willing to give money, whether they're kids or grown-up people. They're willing to spend money during this sort of festive season, and it would have been a perfect opportunity for Rockstar to obviously make a lot of money. But as you guys could probably tell by the contents, once again, a massive question mark goes on to this, and this is my prediction, but it is one that is quite likely to have happened, and they actually did not put too much effort into the contents of the Christmas DLC, whether that was obviously due to the DNS and they're obviously keeping things back for the next Christmas which is coming in a couple months. But at the end of the day, we never know. But I just wanted to get that out because I know a lot of people do like to argue, and this is just me, you know, making a video informing my subscribers. So with that said, I wanted to actually get onto my next point, which was people actually scamming during these modded lobbies. And once again, and I'm not really talking about obviously having to subscribe to multiple channels, like multiple videos, follow multiple Twitters, give out shoe shines or anything like that. We're talking about legitimate scamming for money. Yes, some YouTubers are also charging for these little money lobbies, and from their certain subscribers who've actually approached me on multiple occasions, and they've also been reporting on forums that people are being scammed and that this money is being donated to these people, and from there they're not obviously giving their end of the stick or their end of the bargain, and they're not providing these people, these innocent people who just want GTA Online money, you know, whether they want it illegitimately or legit. At the end of the day, they paid for it and the service should be provided, and it's not being provided. So if you're a subscriber of mine, please do me a favor by, you know, maybe linking this video to your friends or telling your friends simply that people are being scammed by, you know, various other YouTubers. And normally you think of a YouTuber as someone with a higher authority, someone who is actually trusted compared to an ordinary person, because this at the end of the day is a public figure and people obviously look up to YouTubers in most cases. But some of these dirty ass motherfuckers are going around and scamming people, and this is the last thing that I want to happen to my subscribers. Once again, if you do get into a modded money lobby, you know, I'm not gonna obviously look down upon you. Personally, I could not give a shit, but if you are a subscriber of mine, please do be careful. If you get your money, that's great, I'm happy for you. Please don't go around telling anyone your gamer tag or telling people you have modded money, because even if they are your friend, they would still report you. Maybe they might not even get into a money lobby themselves, they might get jealous and report you. So if you do get into one of these, you know, stay quiet, happily spend this money and just have a great time in GTA Online. With that said, hope you guys did enjoy the video. I want to ask you guys a question finally, the one that I wanted to ask you throughout the whole video. Do you guys think that it would be suitable for Rockstar Games as a business to actually release a DLC during this whole little money lobby ordeal, with people having such mass amounts of disposable income? Do you think that, you know, Rockstar Games would make a profit if people have money to spend and do not need to buy shark cards? The answer is simple. I want you guys to let me know down below in the comment section. Apart from that, this video is far from being over. I'm actually going to upload part 2 later today, so if we could get this video to 3,000 likes before then, in the next couple of hours, that would be really highly appreciated. If you are watching until now, I just want to thank you and commend you for listening to the whole video and my points. My next part of this video will actually be me throwing scrutiny upon Rockstar Games for the lack of effort that they have actually shown, and also communication with the GTA Online community, because keep in mind, although these king size skids and these scrub daddies are constantly posting the same videos again and again, these money lobbies, in order to gain the most inactive subs as they can before they obviously get patched, which you know, looking at the previous action that Rockstar Games have shown towards this, is probably going to be a pretty long time. I do have to put my hands up and say that some of this blame, or rather most of it, does actually lie in the courts or the hands of Rockstar, because the fact is that yes, these money lobbies undoubtedly, if you guys look at it from a business perspective, 100% did play a massive role in the setback of this massive DLC, this secret DLC pack, which, you know, hundreds of thousands of my subscribers were sitting back hyped for, and these YouTubers did play a massive influence on obviously promoting these lobbies, which pushed back the DLC. The fact is that simply due to the response from Rockstar, or rather the lack of response, the fact that they could not even post on their own support forums or community forums, or maybe even a couple fucking scribbles on their newswire just to tell their fans exactly what's going down and how this may affect the GTA Online community in the future. The fact is that this money most likely will be taken away. People are still being actively banned, and the fact that they could have obviously helped this whole situation simply by not being lazy and obviously telling their fans, and, you know, having a time to do some real talk with their fans as I am now, just to tell them exactly what is going on. And unfortunately they did not do this, and it blew up to such a big magnitude that most evidently, looking at it from a business perspective or a standpoint, once again, this DLC was delayed, and I'm fucking gutted. So the second part of this video hopefully will come out pretty soon. All I ask from you guys in return is a simple like rating on this video. Go ahead and leave a thumbs up down below, and with that said, subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. It will be out in a couple of hours. Let's get this partnership going, guys, so go ahead and drop a like, subscribe, stay tuned. My name is iCrazyTeddy, and I'll catch you guys in a couple of hours with the next part of this video. Peace out.